Greetings. Um, Sunday, 19th of January 2025. The sun is setting. The sea is roaring. The birds are tweeting, and soon the grasshoppers and everybody and the frogs are going to start their own songs. But that's not um, the best of what I have to share with you. Those things make it really special about being here in this kind of um, low stress, sometimes high stress, don't get me wrong, environment. There's a story I need to tell around repatriation, and that's just not about the physical return to the motherland. Repatriation is about a return to our mother, culturally, spiritually, socially, economically. It's about the reclamation of who we are. And so many of us come here to Africa. This is Pram Pram in Ghana, could be anywhere in Africa. And, there are struggles between indigenous continental people and people like myself. And sometimes those struggles are justified. There needs to be a lot more work done on understanding each other. But the repatriation journey requires you to do more than just understand each other. The repatriation journey requires you to have, to the best of your ability, a full integration into local life. So through marriage, I'm part of a family. I'm part of a clan. I'm part of a complex social structure. And I'm part of what happens customarily, traditionally, in terms of decision making within the family. So in the UK, we talk about our household, and maybe the generation above, and maybe the generation below. In other words, our parents and our children as being the immediate family, and that's it. That doesn't work here. Even cousin is an alien concept to African indigeneity. You can be a so-called cousin 5 times removed. You are still a brother. Your grandparents are not just your parents' parents. They're also your parents' siblings. For example, we don't have grand-aunt and grand-uncle. Stuff like that doesn't happen there. And then there are other people, because of their age, who are also like your grandparents. And senior person, junior person, senior brother, senior sister, those things matter. There's a pecking order, and there are some interesting gender dynamics I want to share with you on this repatriation journey. So please follow Bashir Lodge, because it's not just about where I live and that you can come here and stay if you like and experience it, but it's about fully understanding, as Malana Karenga tells us, the best of who we are and what it is to be African. And we need to do more than embrace our Africanness on calendar days. You just talk about it maybe at the Kwanzaa Karamu and on Garvey Day and stuff like that. What does it mean to be African? And how do we express that in the West? And how would that be perceived here? I think is very interesting, because I'm already seeing how much the indigeneity is taken for granted here, because it's just something people know, the back of their hand. And I can see also that we've had to kind of construct stuff, having been born away from home. But when you come here, You don't need the construct. You can deal with the indigenous. And if you are in Africa and the only African people you know and move with are those that work for you, I think something is a bit problematic there. Okay? So stay with me on this rematriation journey. Rematriation, returning to our motherland, not our fatherland, spiritually, culturally, socially. And yeah, let me know what you think. Give thanks.